Hey everyone, it's Sarada and I scribble, and today I will be making a watercolor painting of Steven from Steven Universe, and I'm really excited that I get to share these with you now. I made the inks during Inktober, so if you want to see that process, you can go check out those videos. But yeah, so for today I'm painting Steven, and the first thing I do for most of my watercolor paintings is that I pre-mix all my colors. I just find that it speeds up the process a lot to have all the colors finished before I even get started on the project. So this was supposed to be the first of 8, now 9 Steven Universe themed watercolor paintings, and I have one more recorded, which you will see. The thing is, something happened when I was recording Pearl and Garnets. I only have half of my clips for Pearl, and Garnet's clips are nowhere to be found, and I am suspecting that they went in the trash along with whatever Inktober day I did at the same time as that one, and it makes me so mad because usually I am so diligent about checking every clip before trashing them, and I just probably got my wires crossed and it's all gone. I do have rose quartz and jasper left, which I am now going to try and record because initially I thought, well, just doing the original 4 crystal gems will be fine. I can deal with that. That's 4 videos. But now that I only have 2, I figured I'll record rose and jasper as well. That way I'll have a few more videos of these paintings to show you. So as of right now, I have 6 out of my planned 9 paintings finished. There is Steven, Amethyst, Garnet, and Pearl, and then I've also finished Peridot and Lapis Lazuli. As I said, Rose Quartz and Jasper are in need of color, but then they will also be finished. And then, while putting all of these paintings together for a zine I really want to make, I realized I would need one more painting to make it easier to print. So I decided that I am also going to try and do bismuth, and I'm really excited about that because I've never drawn bismuth before, and they are such a rainbow mess that I'm just really into the thought of trying to paint that watercolor. So look forward to that. I'm going to try very hard not to screw up the recordings for those last 3 paintings. Another thing I can mention is that I have opened up a Redbubble store, and in my Redbubble store right now, all of the currently finished paintings are available as various merchandise. So if you'd like some Steven Universe themed art prints, travel mugs, cell phone cases, go check that out. I'd really appreciate it. I'll leave a link down below for that. So now that I have talked about the stuff I needed to, I'd like to share some watercolor knowledge today because it feels like whatever watercolor video I watch on YouTube, it always has the same questions in regards to where people should start when they want to try watercolors, and it's a lot about what palettes to get, what colors are the best, should they use pans or tubes or what paper, and so on and so forth. So I just thought I'd share what I know and what I think works when starting out. The first thing is that you don't need to buy professional watercolors right off the bat. They are a lot more expensive than the student grade, and the difference between student and professional grade is usually the type of pigment and the ratio of pigment to binder. Professional colors have more pigment and are therefore more vibrant. They also tend to be more light fast, but when you're just starting out, that is not really something you need to be concerned about. You can also start out with a small palette. You do not need to have 72 different colors if you're just starting to try out watercolors. Essentially, when you start out, you only need 3 colors. You need yellow, blue, and red. And if you want to go further, you can get a cool tone blue and a warm tone blue, a cool tone red, warm tone red, and cool tone yellow and warm tone yellow, and that is all you will be needing. That's 6 pans of color. You could even go as far as getting them in professional grade if you want that high pigment, and it won't cost you an arm and a leg because you only need these few colors to create pretty much any other color. Now, I started out with a 12-pan palette of student grade Winsor Newton Cotman, and they have lasted me a very long time. I've had this palette for 3 to 4 years already. Since then, I have added about 10 new colors to my collection because I've realized, well, I need a more strong pink and I need a slightly different tone green. And that is something you'll realize while working with your colors. Personally, I enjoy mixing colors a lot. It is one of the best parts about traditional art for me. But if you don't like mixing colors and you feel like it's just time consuming and frustrating, then go right ahead and buy a bigger palette. That is an absolutely valid reason to do that. But I believe that you will learn more and understand color a lot better if you start out with a small palette and really do try to mix your colors as you need them. Now, there are a lot of other things people are concerned about when starting out with watercolor, like what type of paper to use and what type of brushes, whether they should get pens or tubes. But there's just so much to talk about. I really don't have room for it in this video. So let me know in the comments if you want me to talk more about this. One recommendation I have is that if you're really wanting to get started with watercolors, go check out the Frugal Crafter, because she is amazing. She does so many watercolor paintings and she is such a good teacher. Do check her out if you're interested, because she has some amazing tips and she's very clear and explains stuff very well. She does live streams every week where she talks about whatever medium she's working with. She works a lot with watercolors, but does a lot of other interesting artsy and craftsy things as well. So she's just an amazing person. This video is slowly coming to a close. I am adding the last little bit of details to the drawing here. To get the sort of marbled effect on the gem, I don't know if you saw it, but I splattered water on it and then lifted using a paper towel. I filled in the sparkles using different shades of pink, and I think the last thing I need to do is add some Gelly Roll highlights and re-ink some parts of the ink just to define shadowed areas and stuff like that. I also tried some different angles, and let me know what you think about that. I really liked the look of it personally, so let me know if you also enjoyed it, and I'll try to include more clips like that in my future videos. Either way, the video is closing out. Thank you so much for watching. Please do, if you haven't, take a moment to subscribe. You can hit that button down below and join in for more fun art videos. You can also follow me on Twitter and Instagram at @SarutoScribbles, and links to those will be down below, as well as to my Etsy, my Tumblr, and my Redbubble store. Check those out if you like. Until next time, which I do hope will be soon, keep on scribbling, friends. Bye!